Welcome to EduRev. So you're gearing up for the NEET, and let's be honest, chemistry can feel like a massive hurdle, right? Well, if that's you, you've come to the perfect place. Today, we are going to lay out a single powerful strategy to help you not just tackle, but absolutely conquer NEET chemistry. You know, the real challenge with chemistry, and you've probably felt this, is that it's not just one subject. It's like you're studying 3 different subjects at once. You've got physical, organic, and inorganic. And each one needs a totally different mindset and a unique way of studying. It can definitely feel a bit overwhelming. But what if there was one master strategy, a single framework that could tie your prep for all 3 branches together and turn this big challenge into your biggest strength? Well, there is, so let's build it together, pillar by pillar. Alright, our first pillar, and honestly this is the most important one, because absolutely everything else is gonna rest on it. It is all about building a foundation of knowledge that is completely unshakable. Think about your prep like this pyramid, okay? You can't just magically appear at the top. You have to build a wide, solid base first. For NEET chemistry, that base is your deep understanding of core concepts. Things like the mole concept, atomic structure, chemical bonding. You know, the fundamentals that everything else is built on. So where do you build this all-important foundation? The answer is, well, it's the same no matter who you ask. The single most crucial point is this. Your entire preparation has to start and end with the Class 11 and 12 NCRT textbooks. They aren't just a suggestion, they are essential. Okay, with our foundation firmly in place, let's move on to the second pillar. This is where we get smart and strategic. Because while the foundation is the same for everyone, the way you build on top of it for each branch of chemistry has to be different. This table just breaks it down so simply. For physical chemistry, your main focus has to be on numericals. You've got to get comfortable with the math. For organic, it's all about understanding the why, the reaction mechanisms. And for inorganic, the game is all about strategic memorization, knowing the trends, the properties, and of course, all those important exceptions. Alright, you've got the knowledge, you've got the right approach. Pillar 3 is where we turn that potential into real performance. This is all about mastering the art of practice, and maybe even more importantly, analysis. Now we're not talking about just doing a bunch of random questions whenever you feel like it. No way. We're talking about building a powerful practice engine. It's this continuous cycle of practice, analysis, and improvement that will systematically get you ready for exam day. And these are the 4 gears that make your practice engine run.
First, daily practice papers, your DPPs, to build those skills every single day. Second, you have to analyze at least the last 10 years of NEET papers to spot the patterns. Third, simulate the exam with timed mock tests to get used to the pressure. And finally, the game changer. Keep an error notebook. Learn from your mistakes so you never repeat them. You've built the foundation. You've tailored your approach. You've mastered your practice. Now for the final piece of the puzzle, your strategy for the actual day of the exam. Walking into that exam hall with a clear, pre-planned strategy is your secret weapon. It cuts out the panic and helps you perform at your peak. So here's a simple 3-point game plan for the chemistry section. It really comes down to these 3 things. First, knock out the easy questions to build momentum and lock in some quick marks. Second, for factual questions, trust your recall and move on fast to save time. And third, always double-check your calculations. It's that simple, and it will maximize your speed and your accuracy. So you see, these aren't just separate ideas. They're all integrated pillars that work together. Your foundation, your tailored approach, your practice engine, and your exam day game plan. They all combine into one unified strategy for success. Let's do a lightning-fast recap of the key takeaways. 1. Build from NCRT. It's your base for everything. 2. Adapt your approach for each branch. 3. Practice with a purpose using that 4-step cycle. And 4. Have a clear game plan for exam day. That's it. That's your blueprint. Now, putting this entire strategy into action is so much easier when you have the right tools. I'm talking about getting access to expert design study plans,
thousands of practice questions, and time to mock tests that feel just like the real NEET exam. And you can get all of that and so much more by just downloading the EduRev app. It's available on both the Play Store and the iOS App Store. Take control of your preparation, put this strategy to work, and get ready to absolutely ace NEET Chemistry. You've totally got this.